information and you still can see the right. Dispatch your situation, but you're wasting all your time. You're wasting all your time, and you're wilting in your prime, and you just don't seem to mind. Please go on and stop me if my tongue's too rough, and interrupt me if I talk too much. I never wanted that for us. These cries ricochet off of our empty walls. Just simple matters that we can resolve. They made a mockery of us all. When you try to shed a light on all this information and you still can see the right. Dispatch your situation, but you're wasting all your time. You're wasting all your time, and you're wilting in your prime, and you just don't seem to mind. Please go on and stop me if my tongue's too rough, and interrupt me if I talk too much. I never wanted that for us. These cries ricochet off of our empty walls. Just simple matters that we can resolve. They made a mockery of us Forget where you come from, live again. Forget where you come from, learn to live. Forget where you come from, live again. Forget where you come from, learn to live. Forget where you come from, live again. Forget where you come from, learn to live. Forget where you come from, live again. Forget where you come from, learn to live. Forget where you come from, live again. Forget where you
Sorry, I was doing some stuff for tomorrow, really.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Podcast overnight.
2K Sports.
With the Breath of the Wild playthrough. There'll be a little bonus from March. Previous Marches.
The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And the Bucks have some fantastic wing players on their team. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jabari Parker.
So, but I tell you, yesterday that was. Sorry, but I said that I mentioned Friday about might be no guess. I can rest up.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Well, you saw it's up on the upload section. It's up in the video section and here on the YouTube page. Is
let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer David
6.5 hours worth of stuff. So yeah, I didn't do that. Sam, I didn't do nothing.
All right, thanks, DA.
Actually grinded a hell of a lot. And the good news is Thursday we're gonna fish bigger fish in Kingdom Hearts because of it. I hope it keeps saying that. Something always comes up.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Parker and Monroe together inside. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo, and it's Carter Williams in at the 1. Here's Parker. Orlando grabs the miss. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
4 on the shot clock. Fournier's shot is off.
I got the rebound. Come on.
There's one word that you would use to describe Greg Monroe: consistency. Game to game, year to year, you know what he's going to give you. Doesn't vacillate or fluctuate much. He eats minutes and shows up to play his game each and every night.
Parker sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Young pass to Prez. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Prez has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, I like the concentration Prez shows on these shots. Taking the contact like a big boy and then burying the shot regardless.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And it's the Magic with the ball. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Parker against Ibaka. From the line, good as the jump shot falls.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Prez. Antetokounmpo defending. And here's Young from the arc. Another
Come on, go in.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Prez with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Prez with the ball. in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. Shots
Yeah.
led by Ibaka.
And with a slower than average shot release, sometimes Ibaka needs more room to fire off that jumper, but does a good job that time with a hand in his face.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker, and he banks in the layup. Parker's got his second basket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's Prez, and a
Oh.
hard slam there from Prez.
Yeah.
To finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Parker. 6 on the shot clock from 18 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Orlando trailing here. Young dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Prez. Young outside. And he misses the go-ahead. basket.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They get a hand on
Different
it.
story if he
Drive by
I wanna-
Monroe. The rebound by Ibaka.
That's not
Good.
the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Young. Passes it to Ibaka. Prez kicks to Young. And Young just
Yeah.
there. Nice look.
And that's
About
the
time,
part
Juice,
that's
baby.
right for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Dishes it to Carter Williams. It's Monroe, high post. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it
Getting
in.
ghosting.
And if you're not defended or unmarked, Monroe will find you. Terrific vision from the big man.
Prez kicks to Ibaka. There's the dish to Young. Young sets a screen for Prez. Back to Ibaka. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. That shot.
Come on.
Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Young against Carter Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot. And Orlando will come the other way.
Well, you know, the Bucks only have one title in their history as a franchise. But what
Going in,
title
there's that bad
was
shot
led
selection. It was
by
good when
my
they went in.
favorite player of all time,
The other team.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, known as Lou Alcindor back in the day. Teamed up with the veteran Oscar Robertson, the Big O, to bring the Bucks that first title.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah.
Young's got 7 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Just lazy defense on the glass.
No easy buckets now. Hustle up.
I should have went back foul.
Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He's way too comfortable moving around.
Finals in 4 games straight over the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah, had 66 wins in that season as well, guys, and that was early in
Baltimore
my
Bullets?
formative
Is
years
that
as a
the Washington Bullets?
basketballer. Actually, when I first started locking into the NBA, a big Lou Alcindor fan. He was the 71 MVP in that championship year for the Bucks, and then he'd go on to win another MVP the following season. And ironically, those
Oh,
are
come
the only
on!
trophies that a Buck has ever received.
Game.
He hits the second.
Yeah, they were the. Yep, that's. Yeah, the Baltimore Bullets.
from the line.
And really, Perez is a fantastic player, a true leader on the floor who his teammates look up to.
Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. Now here's Perez. Antetokounmpo defending. On its way from Young for two. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And the Magic making a change here. Biombo's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson comes in for Greg Monroe. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Jabari Parker. Here's Carter Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Bull crap call.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jeff Green is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Hezonja in for Evan Fournier. And Milwaukee change here too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Carter Williams. Green dishes to Biyombo. Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Magic. The pass to Dellavedova. Down low, here's Henson, and it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Henson's got 5.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now the feed to Biyombo.
Keeping this game close as they're getting threes.
Orlando moving the ball around. And Young kicks to Perez. The kick out to Young. And again, it's
there we go.
With the three.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
And Middleton kicks to Teletovic. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and the call will be against.
Foul. Bull crap. That's a bad call. Bad call. Yeah, that my guy say, oh, it's my fault. No, that's a bad call. No.
Shot clock at 5. Not really his range, and it's off target. Magic leading by 4. Kicks to Young. Stolen by
Oh, bull crap. Unless he's freaking 18 feet tall, he might get that ball.
Middleton, the putback. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Perez passes to Young.
Oh, I passed it anyway.
Nice made 3 there from Young, who was set up on the play.
Yeah, there, juice, baby.
Yeah, and Young knew to try and find space outside when Press got the ball. Great sequence there from Orange Juice.
Middleton outside. He kicks to Henson. Now here is Dellavedova, defended by Young, and stolen by Biyombo. It's Young on the wing. There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's straight points coming off.
Bring it in. Take a seat.
The defense is just not there.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Magic.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
And Middleton kicks to Teletovic. Antetokounmpo, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And last season, Jason Kidd had to have hip surgery, which caused him to miss a large portion of the season.
Wait, oh, we're going to teach you.
I think, why can't he just sit and coach? But there's a physical toll to coaching, as we all know.
Absolutely there is, guys. I mean, constant moving, the traveling, engaging in practice, film watching, which requires a lot of sitting. I mean, coaching an NBA team is very stressful and demanding. And hip surgery, any type of surgery for that matter, can definitely have an impact on your ability to perform as a coach. I'm actually glad to see Jason Kidd fully recovered and back to coaching his team.
Here's Middleton. They get it back. Teletovic misses.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Prez passes to Hazania. Lock at 6. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Jody Meeks comes in. The Bucks trail. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Fournier out there with Young. And it's Prez in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. On the sideline.
I'm not sure about that one, but okay.
David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Pelicans was all business. He had 37 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and the determination by Greg Monroe. I mean, never gives up on the glass, which in turn earns him second chance opportunities near the basket.
Prez dishes to Vucevic. Fournier for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the dunk by Parker.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And the call will be against Prez.
What?
That'll be his second.
Bull crap!
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he
Bull
really
crap!
has to be disciplined
Block.
and under
Black.
control for the rest of this half.
Look. Right, it's bullcrap call. Bad call. Bullshit.
4 of 9 all told. Carter Williams with it.
That was a horrible call.
Picks him up defensively. Off the screen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Again, this playing ghosting game. And somebody else got my rebound. The other guy didn't get it. Sorry, game. You can't just fucking ghost like pretend I'm not there. Let the other guy get it.
Tries a 3. Hands it from downtown.
I'm just supposed to be stupid.
He's got 22 points.
Ran enough to fucking call a foul that wasn't there. That was a foul. Are you fucking the ACC game?
Now these are just shooting game shots.
Dude, what's the ACC specials? Like, where is good? Okay, away with everything. North Carolina
Just 5 to shoot. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Magic leading by 4. Prez passes to Ibaka. Fournier dishes to Young.
And I'm not gonna be out of being the spot that that's supposed to be or be not just in have. It's just a little bit too late.
That's Fournier's specialty.
We're still calling the charge. Screw over the Duke, so they don't. So Virginia can win the ACC title. Hey, Ernie.
Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Dellavedova, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
What? NCAA college basketball is fixed as best a sport.
Trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to
what are you doing?
They've yet to find the match.
Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5
Again,
shots
ghosting.
tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Miles Brumley's checked in for the Bucks. Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Prez. Antetokounmpo defending.
Come on.
Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Young's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. One thing you have to love
Anything.
about Jabari Parker is the level of competitiveness he brings to the court. He is always putting in the extra time at the gym, trying to lead by example on his team. You know, there's just an air, guys, of maturity around this player
goaltending.
that you don't
Ball
see
check.
from players his
Does that
age
get-
in this league.
Yeah, knocking in, yeah, you're being hot, knocking in.
Attributes
And
of
show
maturity
it.
and work
Got
ethic to
you.
the table, but I think his injury enhanced those attributes. And anytime the game is taken away due to injury and you get a chance to get back, I think there's a greater hunger and appreciation. Just to get on the floor, he had to work extremely hard, so I don't think he takes that for granted now. While it was a setback, I think it also was a launching pad for what I think is going to be an all-star career.
Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got his third rebound tonight. It's Young on the wing. Here's Prez. Can't cash in. from
Going
close
in.
range.
Stop cheating.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's
We're
not
done.
an easy task.
They're not good enough
stopping
defense.
that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Takes it from 10, and the rejection by Ibaka.
And well, he's been the
Cheating.
NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
And Young kicks to Ibaka. From deep, and Young with the basket on the assist from Ibaka. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured
And
it out.
Well, I'll
ghosting.
tell you what, he's going to buy himself
A
a ticket
rebound.
to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Prez passes to Vucevic. On its way from Young for 2. Again, Young missing. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
So for the Magic, Green is checked in for Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Zelenovic is checked in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Can't connect from short range. Magic leading by 7. Pass to Vucevic. He feeds it to Prez. Out left to the wing. Augustine dishes to Prez. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Augustine, no luck.
Oh, come on. There's a foul, too. Get that rebound.
Now Carter Williams.
With the two kind of like
Plumlee
push
with
me
the
out of the way
screen.
there.
Over in
Illegal.
the corner, Antetokounmpo. And here's Augustine. The kick out to Young. Out to the right wing. Prez passes to Young. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, Andrews.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they won.
From outside, they need to...
And we've reached...
It's some dumbass bullshit with this game right now.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He cannot continue to cut inside so freely. I want us to gap him off the ball and keep him out of the middle. Let's do this, gentlemen. Let's get this W.
We're
back with you in Orlando, where you can see some of the street art that adorns this beautiful city. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Justice Young giving them lots of trouble. 28 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
And Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Parker and Monroe together inside. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward spot. He dishes it to Parker. 14 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't.
Oh, come on. That went in.
By 8. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Milwaukee took Giannis Antetokounmpo a couple of years ago in the draft. And we talked to Bucks head coach Jason Kidd. He sees a lot of superstar potential in his young big man. Kidd said, you're talking about a 7-footer who can put it on the floor, can pass the ball. He's going to play every position for us. And the coach loves his young player's disposition, too, adding, he never complains. He just goes out there and plays. Guys.
You can't help but love them. Thank you, David. They grabbed their own miss. Vucevic, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I moved away from them.
The work he's done at the
They make
line
me
this
stay
season,
here.
One word, solid.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Here's Prez. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Prez has got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Passes it to Monroe. Shoots from 14. Offensive rebound. It's deflected.
And nice job by Prez positioning himself for these blocks. I mean, sending a message with how he puts those shots in reverse.
Inside, Vucevic. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Dishes it to Parker. Here's Monroe, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 5 assists tonight. Young dishes to Prez. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And that one, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Carter Williams. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's stolen by
Come on! That was not my fault. That was actually Justice Young's for freaking moving.
Carter Williams missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Young pass to Prez. It's deflected.
What the flying fuck? I'm not passing it that way. You're cheating me, game. Let's just be going right to the guys. Here we go. Over him. And then look at that guy.
Talk about some great numbers for Carter Williams. 12 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force.
Shot does not. Those things that doesn't count.
Dellavedova's checked in.
And really making the most.
What the flying fuck? This foul! There's a foul! You fouled my guy. That's not a turnover. That's a foul. You got fouled my guy. That's a foul.
Magic leading by 7.
Well, that's not a turnover.
This now to Prez. And finish off by Prez.
Prez getting any shot he wants. You love watching him work like this.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. To the middle, here's Monroe. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And when Greg Monroe signed with Milwaukee, many thought it was a perfect fit. However, as we saw after a short time, many question if he can be the answer for the team. Not so much a knock on his play, just on what the team is missing overall.
Greg does an awful lot of good things, but he's not a guy who's going to be a rim protector. His game is pretty close to the ground. But nonetheless, no matter what team Monroe plays for, I think he'll give you a post presence on offense. And
Come on, man.
Effort in every aspect of the game.
Parker dishes to Carter Williams, and it's Monroe at the elbow. The pass to Parker. It's stolen by Ibaka. Young with the ball. And he has 28 points for the game. Tries to keep it alive. And it's Vucevic missing.
That was a bad shot selection.
Here's Dellavedova. So against the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Bucks.
And this is a team that is so comfortable with that mid-range jump shot. There are a lot of folks who would say that's living dangerously, that it's a bad idea to rely on those 10 to 20 footers, but they've got players with the talent to knock those down consistently.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. Shots good from Young.
Yeah.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. Up off the screen. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Actually, yeah, that's it. That was weird. Yeah, I knocked that ball out of his hands. Wow.
Magic leading by 9. Now here's Prez. He's got 15. And Ibaka kicks to Young. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Young with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Young with the ball. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 11 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Magic?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on them, guys.
Adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Levens checked in for Orlando. Antetokounmpo, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Prez. Antetokounmpo defending. Prez kicks to Ibaka. Misses
beat
the
it.
3. Bucks trail by 9.
It's
now,
different.
here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you can see it and feel it in certain players. I mean, that sense of timing, when to take shots, how to get them off. And Jabari Parker is one of those kinds of guys. I mean, he's got
Either
great
the
natural
scout and get that
instincts,
the angle,
particularly on
man.
the offensive end. He's got a
You're
versatile
cutting, yeah,
enough
he's
game
fine.
to take advantage of a defender really anywhere on the floor.
And finish off by Prez.
Man, it's nice to see Prez show off that impressive verticality, finishing with authority on the dunk.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Last break, here come the Magic. Young's running. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. 8 rebounds, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues...
Come on.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. John Henson
That's
comes
just
in for
bullcrap.
Monroe, and Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Jabari Parker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Elbow shot is on the way. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Yeah,
Dellavedova's
goaltending
got his
again.
4th assist with that last one here tonight. Magic leading by 8. And I think you hit the nail on the head when you said Parker has a versatile game, guys. Back to the basket, facing up on the drive. He can hurt you in so many ways.
And I like his activity without the ball, too, guys. That's another element that he brings. He's comfortable running off screens to get open, and he attacks the glass on the offensive board. Those are the little things that give him a chance to be a great player.
And Teletovic kicks to Dellavedova. Here's on to Tacumbo. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Makes it off the glass. Prez has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Carter Williams, the pass.
Not really.
Now the feed to Teletovic. It's stolen by Ibaka. Took him no time at all on that one. Teletovic has got 5. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to Houston.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
Bucks trail by 11. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Back to Teletovic. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it. Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk.
Thanks for the host from Licky Pro.
Listen up.
Over on Nerd Leader Plus. Kippy at
You're
Zach.
my Pippen. You're my Jordan. Finish this game like
There's the funny.
For Orlando. Chris Middleton's checked in.
Sorry.
Magic leading by 12. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Orlando, Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Young is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Prez in at the 3. 6 to shoot. Young from outside.
Come
Rebounded by
on.
the Bucks. Screened by Parker. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Prez. The rebound by
Come on, that should went
They've been a
in.
rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Young dishes to Prez. Parker.
Oh,
with the
come
steal.
on! Am I a ghost? No, then that ball went. I mean, that's
Outside,
the other guy.
Antetokounmpo. Parker outside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Teletovic from outside. That one no good. And Orlando the other way now. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ibaka. Another miss by Orlando.
That was a bad pass selection.
Trail by 12.
Inside the pass I could do the guy. My guy, you pass to the guys. This is congratulations.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
You fucked up.
Now Middleton, and it's Monroe at the elbow. Poked away. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Mirza Teletovic. On the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton inside the three-point line, and a great assist.
I don't think he got that off in time.
That one goes in.
Hey, sometimes it's simply the fact that good offense is much better than good defense, and Middleton wins that offense and defensive matchup most times.
Prez passes to Ibaka. Here's Prez. Another miss.
Come on! Stop with the fucking knocking the ball out! That's illegal! Yeah, you're being caught doing that!
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's
Bull crap.
for one more at the line.
It fell again with the fucking heating.
On the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've knocked down plenty
And
of
went in.
mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big
Get
for
fouled.
And also, I think it's really
Give it to
led
team.
to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game. And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
What the fuck, guy? What the hell? Oh, wait, hell. You can see it hit the guy. I don't know why it's that ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Middleton, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Another miss by
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Knocked away. And here is Carter Williams. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Young with the ball. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Pass to Prez. 5 on the clock. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Parker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Middleton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Here's Prez. Count it. Prez has got 22.
And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the D being all over.
Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. He feeds it to Parker. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Shot from 16. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 10. Prez dishes to Ibaka. Pass to Prez. Young in the corner. Picked by Vucevic. And Young kicks to Prez. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fournier's shot.
Come on, team! You're just freaking cheating me.
Middleton outside.
I'm supposed to magnetize that guy. Like, ew, look at healthy
The
there.
pass to Carter Williams.
Around the guy,
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Young kicks to Prez. Top of the key, Ibaka. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
What are you doing?
Middleton's got 4
What the hell are
rebounds in
you
this game.
doing?
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Monroe, no good. Magic leading by 7. And Young kicks to Ibaka. Magic moving the ball around. Vucevic the pass to Prez. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Dishes it to Monroe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you love the defense that Ibaka brings to the court every game. Provides big problems for his matchup with his length. Is good to block at least a couple shots every night, it seems.
And with Ibaka and his defensive presence, it's not only the blocks he gets, but the threat of blocks that makes him great.
That's a great point. You see a lot of very talented players starting to hear footsteps when they get close to Ibaka. It isn't just that shot blocking that you mentioned. It's his help defense and ability also to defend.
Very sure went in.
Also incredibly strong and very difficult to back down.
Carter Williams against Young. And stolen by Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Young outside. Ibaka dishes to Prez. The feed now to Fournier. 5 to shoot. Prez kicks to Fournier. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I got the rebound. What the fuck?
Got rebound number 10
Am I a
tonight,
ghost?
the last one.
No, then I'm the one that
To
got the
paint.
rebound, not that
Here's
guy.
Carter Williams. Now the dish to Parker. Leaps for it. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good on the assist
No.
by Parker. 18 points for Giannis
Again, it's the
Antetokounmpo.
fucking
There are just
ghosting
a
my
lot
guy.
of ways in which Antetokounmpo scores the ball. I mean, he's a terrific penetrator, plays downhill. He's a consistent and reliable shooter. And he's a guy that doesn't settle for bad shots. He's very locked into taking good shots.
Prez.
I got fouled.
Poke
Can we get
loose.
the foul calls? Can we get the foul calls? Full of a fucking
Really astonishing how
John Wayne, please. Can we get some fucking foul calls?
He's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge.
Oh, that went
but
in.
Disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Carter Williams, the pass to Middleton. And again, it's
It did not go in.
And he
My
should
shot
get
went
that
in.
slow start,
Right, yours,
giving him
Gina.
a boost here in the second.
Orlando leading by 5. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Kicks to Young. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 37.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Monroe. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the man making a change here. Biombo's checked in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go.
Milwaukee.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And Ibaka kicks to Prez. Feeds it to Fournier. Pass to Prez. Off the screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's really tremendous work inside from Prez, just taking it to the defense and easily earning the call.
Both free throws good from Prez. Here's Antetokounmpo. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
They're doing it.
Monroe, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe.
Looking at the game Greg Monroe has been having, 11 rebounds and a block. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
It's a mistake, and that's what exactly what they did there.
Into the other.
You know, at 6'11", Greg Monroe is no easy cover, especially given his soft shooting touch from mid-range.
Magic leading by 8. Young dishes to Prez. Out to Ibaka. From past the arc. The rebound by
What
the
are you
Bucks.
doing? You don't need to take a shot there. What the hell?
Out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case.
Again, yeah, I think it's the opposite way. It's like, let's take quick shots. Let's hold the ball on here. I mean, that's
Here's Monroe. Hits some rim on the way in, And the bucket's good.
Yeah, and Monroe, no stranger to having somebody right in his face. I mean, doesn't distract him a bit.
Another miss.
And went in. That was a bad shot selection. The ball went in the basket. You fucking tear.
Stolen by Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Young. Out to Ibaka. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Fournier. Ibaka outside. Good on the three-point shot. Ibaka's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Here's Monroe. A rebound by Young.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. And it's Young. That time on the assist from
Yeah.
Prez. Young's got 40 points.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Chalk up 2 there. 32 points for Prez.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Here's Monroe. That one's off. Still out of sync. Now here's Prez. Screen by Young. Now Prez. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, another double-double, points and rebounds tonight. Is that something you come to
A
expect
triple-double.
from yourself at this point every game?
Man, I wouldn't say that, you know. It's important to me to come out and work hard and badly each night, you know. So if I do that and it ends up in a double-double, that's great. But if not, you know, I'm not too worried. I'm just focused on getting that W.
And you did that tonight. Congratulations, man. Thank you.
All right, y'all.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation
Triple-double, not
of
double-double.
the
Great.
NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Bro, whatever you did today, you gotta do that every day.
Hey,
man. You're
man,
out here killing
what
it.
can I say, man? I was feeling good today.
Hey, please do that every game.
You look pretty good, too. You were locking up out
Hey,
there.
man, I was trying.
The 2K Sports post-game
Good
show.
night, orange juice, baby.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan player of the game, Prez. It looked like he was shot out of a cannon coming out of the half. Beyond aggressive, he completely hijacked the pace of the game.
He was a marksman.
That's going to do it for...
A block of the dunk. That's pretty cool. That's cool to steal for the win. I like the Rainbow Matrix. Can be. Yeah. Yeah, this should be ring. Fighting the Warriors.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
With Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Aristotle, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sport. Tonight we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Golden State Warriors. Looking at Golden State, they're coming off a win in their last game against Houston. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. We're going to have a chance to watch Draymond Green in tonight's game, one of the best defenders in the league. Just what allows him to be such a force on defense, Shaq?
Well, he has great instincts to jump into the passing lanes and anticipate shots. Strong enough and quick enough and can guard any position. He was an all-star last year. I think he's going to be an all-star for the next 4 or 5 years to come.
Well, he's the kind of player, you know, he can get a stop. He can make.
Hope you're ready, Prez. I'm feeling it tonight.
You always say that, man.
Okay, then. Better hope Justice brought his A game on D, because you know you aren't going to stop me.
Justice is always on point, man. I ain't worried about that.
We'll see about that. I'll catch you out there, Prez. Get ready for that L.
All right.
We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. And with tip-off coming up.
Well, guys, there is no more doubt. With the Splash Brothers of Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, the Warriors have...
When it rains, it pours, GA. Thank you. And when you look at these teams, both very tough on the glass.
Oh, yeah, high effort, high energy. They sharpen their elbows for this one. It's an inside battle.
Yes. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the back.
Yeah.
Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5.
That's just tremendous vision. Prez is such an unselfish leader for this squad.
Green, the screen. It's Durant on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I mean, look, he's just an instinctive guy. Helping his teammates generate some offense comes naturally to him.
On defense, the Warriors coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road in front of a hostile crowd, they maintain their poise. They maintain their focus. It's awesome to watch.
Clock is at 3. Young's shot is off.
I got that rebound.
And
Stop
so
playing Ghost.
State. Durant, no good.
Oh, really surprised he clanked that. He makes those on the regular.
Vucevic dishes to Prez. Back to Vucevic. Now here's Prez. Defense is right there. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Inside. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Pachulia.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Back to Young. Ibaka, the pass to Prez. It's Fournier on the wing. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 6. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now here's Prez, defended by Durant. And here is Prez. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. And he gets it to go.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Green with a screen on Young. Passes to Pachulia. On the wing, Green. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
I mean, you can
Come
say
on, that went in.
Defense was off. They took away nothing and got scored on relentless.
Back to Durant. Launches a 3. Again, Durant missing.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
Oh, what are you doing?
The Warriors on the break. Shoots from the line. Good, and Curry gets the
No.
assist. And it's 8 points from Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
Prez dishes to Young. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. They get the rebound. Vucevic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just a real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all that they should have gotten the rebound off that miss.
Durant just inside the line. Here's Pachulia. And no good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Yeah, and because they don't see each other all that often, it's really
Come on, there was a foul in it going in.
We'll see.
Give it the eye goal, Debbie.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The Magic have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Now here's Prez, defended by Durant. Shots good from Young. Young's got 5 points so far. Well, we knew that he was funny from working with them, but Steve Kerr has demonstrated many times just how smooth he can be with the media.
And you can't downplay how much that means to a team. With the Warriors, Kerr provides them a buffer for criticism with his wit.
Now Thompson. He had 13 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And he also drew a lot of fouls, forcing the defense to react to his aggressive style of play.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Prez kicks to Ibaka, feeds to Prez. Young in the corner. Another miss by Young.
Come on!
Green, the pass to Thompson. Here's Curry. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Houston. The three. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, I got that rebound again with the cheating.
That is really good work.
The only way he got that if it was a ghost.
Young dishes to Ibaka. Pass to Fournier. Now here's Prez. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Young's
come on! With the ball going to the basket, you fucking cheater!
Green with a screen on Young. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Vucevic with the block. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Young left side. Fournier for three, hits the three-point bomb. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Come on, let's go. Hey, we have got to pick up our energy on Thompson. He's losing us off the ball and creating all of their opportunities.
On the inside.
Biyombo is checked in for Orlando. Warriors trail by 3. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Durant with the steal.
No, he didn't steal the ball, you cheater! Again, that was you cheating.
And the Warriors miss again. And thinking about Vucevic, he's a guy that just tantalizes with his scoring, his size. But you hear some comments and concerns that he's not the impact defender that you would have to have inside.
Yeah, not the quickest.
Alright, cheers, baby!
Off the ground, but he does stay out of foul trouble. And for him to really move the needle, though, you'd like for him to watch tape of a guy like Tim Duncan and improve as a rim protector.
Curry, good.
You know what? Teams are 100% focused on Steph defensively, yet he still creates space beyond the arc.
Young passes to Prez. Back to Young. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Prez kicks to Young. To the inside. Curry with
no.
the steal.
Unless he's a freaking 18 feet tall, he's that.
From 16. Durant.
No,
that's good.
Not because unless the other way did is a ghost.
He's really developed that nice in-between game. Smooth.
Prez kicks to Biyombo. Young from outside, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Young with the steal. Well, they've got the building cheering him on. You can hear the orange juice chant from the crowd.
And Orange Juice has lit a fire under their team. And every seat in the house, for that matter, they have earned the adoration. Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammate.
Here's Prez. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. On the wing, it's Iguodala. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. That shot misses. Nice D from Prez. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Prez has got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
West setting the pick for Durant. The long distance 3 is buried.
There's a reason why he is regarded as the deadliest scorer in the game. Durant just can't be stopped.
Young dishes to Prez. Back to Young. Fires from the line. Nice finish on the sequence there. Prez getting the ball to Young.
And the two working in concert. Great play all around from Orange Juice.
Curry kicks it to West. Almost, but it rolls out.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Prez. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Livingston passes to Curry. West kicks to Curry. It's stolen by Ibaka. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, man, the shiftiness of Steph, the quick trigger. Hard got to defend without foul.
Warriors trail by 6. Prez. He's in at small forward. Green is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Young in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
The defense got super lucky there because he does not miss many of those.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Bucks was tremendous. He scored 32 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
Oh, well, let's see if he gets special attention now by the defense. You know, obviously they saw what we saw, but how much did they try to take away from him early on?
Pick by Vucevic. It's Young on the wing.
Come on.
Warriors trail by 7. Chris, you look at this Warriors roster. There are a lot of unique players at every position.
Oh, yeah, I get what you were saying, and it makes total sense when you look at their personnel. Guys like Draymond, you never see as a functioning point power forward. Curry's unique in how he plays the point and his shooting. The list goes on with guys like Iguodala, too.
Now here's Prez, defended by Durant, expanding his range. They get it again. Here's Vucevic, shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Livingston kicks to Durant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been able to connect here in the second half after hitting one in the first.
Green dishes to Prez. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
And really hard not to respect Prez. His work ethic is what allows him to drain these shots even with contact.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh,
and
bull
after
crap.
his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Sometimes you get into a zone for a few games and the basket.
Oh, come on, that went in.
The ocean.
There's the dish to Thompson. Durant for 3. A rebound by Young. Magic leading by 8. He kicks to Prez. He dishes it to Green. Magic moving the ball around. And Young with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. 19 points for Justice Young.
And what a huge...
Bring it in. Take a seat.
Durant so cocky.
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Just keep squeaking.
Player, because we're not only talking about can he play point guard, can he play power forward, can he pass, can he dribble, but he can also play defense. And so we mention two-way players a lot, but we don't talk about the offensive skill set many of these two-way players have. And none of them have a better offensive skill set than LeBron.
Very good point. Dishes to Prez. Young, right side. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah.
Having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Oh, it just isn't his outside game you have to worry about with Durant. When he gets it in close, he rarely fails to convert.
Prez passes to Young. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Magic score.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Livingston with it. Now the pass to Thompson. Six on the shot clock. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Quick to gain separation and big enough to rise above the fray. Thompson, just deadly from mid-range.
Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded. Here's Ibaka, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah.
Assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Livingston kicks to Durant. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's stolen by Livingston. Tipped away. Here's Prez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Prez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Green dishes to Thompson. To the left wing. Livingston kicks to Pachulia. It's stolen by Vucevic. Out to Ibaka. Shoots from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
The Warriors, come on. It's not even off the team. What the hell is that call?
Averages for the Warriors.
And
they really feasted from beyond the arc. Quantity
and
quality.
Off the guy.
What the hell? And when you can punish a defense like that from long range, it can be demoralizing.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games, as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Prez third.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Pass to Prez. There's the feed to Augustine.
What the hell?
It's Young on the wing.
He switched to November.
It's 3-pointers off the mark.
With the button for
Warriors trail by 14.
Young. Hell. I don't care if it's just a different position. Still say.
On the wing, Thompson.
There he is. Pretty still be.
Back to Livingston. Tries from 7. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Prez. It's rebounded.
Oh, come on. I got fouled that showing in.
Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. He feeds it to Livingston. And count it. 2 points for the at the free throw line.
There's no contact there. There's more contact there. And hang on.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. I love the
Flying high above Lake Eola. In
Hey,
downtown
extra daytime.
Orlando, we welcome you back to the action at the Amway Center. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Justice Young in this game, he's been
I
everywhere.
feel like it's actually daytime in the game.
Disrupting
So,
passes, getting his hands on a
so they actually showed daytime
turnovers
shots.
and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, this is the fire his coach and teammates really have been encouraging him to show, really attacking the ball on defense tonight.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. He has the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Pachulia in at the center position. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. And Curry has it in the corner. Passes it to Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Recognizing the
Ghosting that
defensive imbalance,
cheating.
Curry quickly locates the open man.
And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are the brightest, but he
got
still
fouled.
is the best.
You are so
I got
right.
fouled.
Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10, and he's been playing in
That was a
huge
foul.
games his entire life,
Goaltending,
and knows how to
everything
amp
in there.
himself up. And while
Definitely
some stars
something there.
can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Vucevic to the pass to Prez. Back to Vucevic. Fournier against Thompson. Goes up from the top of the key. Kept alive Orlando. Prez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 4th in scoring, 4th in steals, and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider...
Oh, come on, that went in.
...shooters in the NBA.
Chris, you're a Detroit product through and through. Grew up in the area and played for the University of Michigan. Did growing up in Detroit impact at all how you played the game?
Oh man, definitely. You know, growing up on the west side of Detroit, I just, you know, everybody in Detroit is were Pistons fans. So number one, that influenced me a big time. It's funny. Isaiah was my favorite player, and after he won the MVP a couple of times, he would always say, "Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hi, Mom." So that's why after every game, I actually did it and was influenced that way. And Chuck Daly.
What the fuck? I didn't throw it there!
In high school, but as I grew older, his relationship meant a lot to me. So I can't think.
He did not get the rebound. I did. Am I a ghost? No. Then I got it. I was in position. The ball, my hands were there before his. Again, with the fucking meaning.
And of course Joe Dumars. So
and B
for other teams, but,
was over the top.
I always grew up a Pistons fan.
So
like that. And the second
over top foul. I mean.
Well,
and if he did get the ball,
Green, he isn't
it doesn't count because he's over his back.
Well, Draymond knows what he's about. He can back up everything he says. The team doesn't mind when he'll call someone out in the media or take a verbal jab.
And the foul.
He's the first to call himself out to a reporter. Green essentially is that guy who is saying to the media what every other NBA player really wants to say.
The Magic shooting a 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the Magic's young tandem of first-round picks in 2014, Elfrid Payton and Aaron Gordon, they've come a long way together.
You know, they were teammates on the Team USA Under-19 squad that went 9-0 and won gold back in 2013. And that was a great draft for the Magic, getting two high-character, high-effort, defensive-minded players with elite athleticism.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a power.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on them, guys.
Put that squeeze, our juice, baby.
Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're
Yeah, we
playing
do.
like they're desperate.
Create fear, which just means respect them. Respect.
I gotta
they
play
can
like the
beat
desperate.
you. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. It's always about focus. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
Back to Young. Magic moving the ball around. Prez dishes to Young. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah.
With every shot he makes, the defense only gets more and more flustered. What a showing by him.
Thompson in the corner. There's the three. Here's Pachulia. And a foul.
Again with the teaming.
That
that was my rebound.
Right here.
For Ghost.
Nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
It's if the other guy play. They play against the Tillery. Could have gotten there.
Around the league, Chris, as you know, looking to cut down on the hack-a-shack, the hack-a-whoever intentional fouling down the stretch. Do you like those changes?
Well, I like the fact that the NBA came together and tried to find a remedy for something that they did not want to be a problem for our fans, and that's being bored to death. Watch guys brick free throws, can't shoot free throws. I don't like the fact, though, that it does let guys off the hook that should be able to shoot free throws, and I don't like the fact that it hides a weakness, but I do like the fact that the NBA came together. I do think it'll address that problem, but the basic problem or the basic solution is kids, free throws are the easiest part of the game to practice. Literally, the easiest. Go out there and practice your free throws so you can go out there and get and ones and get a three-pointer the old traditional way.
Great points. Magic leading by 17. Now Prez. He's got 22. Back to Young. Here's Fournier. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Prez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Prez has got 24 points.
His team is up, and he still is having a phenomenal quarter from the field. Look out.
Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. Buries the long-range jumper.
No, he doesn't need much room. Steph there with the prime-time facial.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Prez kicks to Young. Feeds it to Prez. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Here's Curry. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Even though he has been a man on a mission on offense, he still hasn't been able to help his team get the lead.
Vucevic the pass to Prez. Young with no one around. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
His three-point shot has just been lethal today, and there is no end in sight to this barrage.
Here's Curry with the three. That one doesn't drop. Good defensive work there by Young. Magic leading by 19 points. And it's Prez, top of the key. Vucevic up top. Ibaka sets the pick for Young. Prez dishes to Ibaka. Expanding his range. They get it back. The layup off target.
Oh, that went in.
When he gets it that close to the basket, usually it's a sure flush. But the defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
And here's a look at some numbers for Serge Ibaka. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 12 points, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
I mean, just the ultimate glue guy. Green's strongest asset may be his ability to contribute across the board.
The Magic making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now here's Prez, defended by Durant, and finish off by Prez.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Young against Curry. Thompson in the corner. Pachulia with the screen on Fournier. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Magic leading by 19. Young passes to Prez. The dish to Vucevic. Young outside. Back to Vucevic. Prez kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Fournier. And too long on the
That's a
shot.
bad
He
shot
got
selection.
the room he needed by fading away. Just could not drop it from there.
Durant for three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Fournier dishes to Prez. Back to Fournier. Vucevic a screen on Thompson. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3 seconds.
No. Bullshit, I was out of it, you liar.
These are the rookies that have been head and
Bullshit. You're 5 seconds the other way.
What we've seen how
That guy was a male. A lot longer than I.
He's not shy about
That's 5
taking
seconds. The other guy.
and bodying up for position.
Biombo, he's checked in for the Magic. Payton comes in for Fournier. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Here's Thompson. No good there. Good defensive work there by Young.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 19. Curry with it. Now Payton defending. The screen from Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Payton with some nice D. Orlando's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Out of
That's a
bounds,
foul!
Takes possession.
What the hell are you talking? That was a me. They fucking hit my guy's arm. There was no lose to the ball. That was a fucking foul. You can see it. Fucking they whacked my guy right in the arm, and nobody called the thing.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Orlando leading by 19 points. Prez passes to Payton. Kicks it to Prez. Young outside. Traps in the tray.
Orange juice, baby.
And really, Young is never going to pass up a catch-and-shoot opportunity. He's remarkably efficient with those kinds of shots.
The screen from Thompson. And Green now, top of the key. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Orlando's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Now here's Prez. Tight defense on him. And here's Young from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the 3-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there and just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Prez with the ball. Now Green defending. Prez kicks to Biombo. Now here's Prez. He's covered by Iguodala.
When the D is lazy around Prez, he makes them pay. Just a strong drive, giving the defense no chance to block him.
The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Iguodala with the bucket. 1:44 left in the third.
Now, Andre Iguodala, he was my rookie back with Philly. I saw how hard he worked to fulfill his potential. There was a time when Andre Iguodala was the #1 option on an offense. You have to give him credit for accepting a smaller role to be part of something special with this team. He has seen his numbers in scoring dip, but the wins have gone through the roof for him. He relishes the role of being a wingman who is there to complement and help set up others. Somebody's not reading the scouting report. How can you leave this guy uncovered from range? It's a mystery.
Prez kicks to Biombo. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson. And
he tell about the cross court that tell.
Andre Iguodala is about team first.
Well, you can't forget how superb his defense still is, but you are dead on with his team first attitude. He walks the walk and is respected as a leader because of his unselfish nature. Not many players in the NBA can swallow their pride like he has done.
Biombo kicks to Payton. Green dishes to Payton. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And there's the pass to Prez. Back to Payton. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Durant, the pass to Curry. The screen from Thompson. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Back to Iguodala. He dishes it to Thompson. Rejected by Young.
I love the timing on defense. Young just rising up.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it.
And we welcome you back. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Then for the Warriors, West is checked in for Verejao. Durant comes in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Young is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Prez in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Young dishes to Prez. Back to Young. Shoots a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Green. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line.
Oh, crap.
It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, terrific rebounder. Draymond. I mean, high motor, soft hands.
And the Warriors with some changes. Pachulia comes in for David West. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. Now here's Prez. D right on him. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's his first foul. Steph Curry, the first unanimous MVP winner last season, Chris. I heard it suggested that former MVPs should get a vote on who wins the award. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that, of course. I agree that players should vote most of the time because they're really out there on the floor and they get to see the nuances and intangibles of the game that we don't get to see. And I also have another idea for All-Star. How about this, Kevin? 3-point shooting contest. After we have the winner of the 3-point shooting contest with NBA players only, then the next day we come back and we have the winner go against former winners. You know, just think about seeing Larry Bird out there, Craig Hodges out there, Rashawn Leonard out there.
Yes.
Oh, Steve Kerr out there. You know, I'd love to see it because one thing about basketball,
that was a foul. If that was the ball,
including age, and the jump shot never gets old. I'd love to see that.
Great perspective. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Fournier. Picked by Pachulia. Out to the wing. The fader. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doesn't get it to
drop. That went in.
Curry with some nice D. Durant in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Orlando leading by 21. Young outside. Vucevic the pass to Prez. And Vucevic kicks to Prez. Back to Vucevic. It's Young on the wing. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half. Now here's Prez, defended by Durant. Another miss by Orlando.
He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really, Prez is a fantastic player.
Come on, that went in.
Who his teammates look up to.
And the one thing you can't speak enough about, Chris, with this Warriors team is they are just an offensive team. They have one of the toughest defenses in the league, too.
Well, just look at their rosters. Defenders at every position. And it isn't just defenders that can slow down one position. They have guys like Klay and Draymond who can guard multiple positions. That means you can switch. The versatility allows them to match up with anyone while throwing out their small ball lineups.
Magic leading by 17.
I got yours.
He kicks it to Ibaka. Picked by Vucevic. The 17-footer goes down. And the
Yeah.
Knicks lead by 19.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Green, the screen. Now here's Curry. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Prez has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Up by 1 game again.
Dishes to Ibaka. It's Fournier on the wing. Prez passes to Fournier. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it.
And the foul. Woo.
How about the precision there of Prez, keeping his balance and getting the shot off despite the obvious contact?
Orlando making some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Jody Meeks in for Fournier. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala has checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Orlando leading by 22.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prez.
Well, his versatility was the story tonight. The triple-double tells you everything you need to know about how much work he did and in how many different areas. His impact was felt overall 94 feet.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mario Hezonja comes in for Prez, and Levins is subbed in for Young. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could
Have a big win.
be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, you guys ran away with this one. How important was it to get a win like this?
It was huge, man. You always like to have all the hard work and sweat you put in validated with a big win like this, right? So it lets us know we're on the right track, basically. We just need to keep this good feeling going out next time.
I think it's a team like the Warriors.
All right, now.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber.
Is that the presidential walk right there?
Working on it.
Hey, man, for real, good game.
Appreciate you.
Want any advice?
Some advice? Yeah, from you, always.
Don't pass the ball. Just shoot it every single time.
Don't pass the ball.
Just shoot the ball.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay,
this
dear.
isn't a video game, man.
Is the figure. Yeah, it's a playing a video game.
Hey, yo!
I just wanna take you places. 'Cause I'll hit that every step, every wave. Every step, every day.
Yeah. Okay.
Tracing shapes of my feelings once again. With my hands up and down your spine, in and out now. I just wanna settle down and build you up. Can I build you up? From my lips to your ear, from my lips to your ear.
I'm Charmer.
And it stays, my love for you, my love for you, and it asks of you.
A little waste of time at team practice. Right during leaving.
Journal. Yeah. Future. Yeah. 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 Astronaut. Kicking flavor Saint Laurent. Watch how I walk. Let this paper be the reason why we talk. Ain't no favors, ain't gon' outline you. You the biggest hater of them all. It ain't no time, it ain't no time, it ain't no time. It ain't no time. It ain't no time, it ain't no his, it ain't no mine. It ain't no time, it ain't no time, it ain't no line. It ain't no time, it ain't no time, it ain't no flying. You driving them, you driving them, you driving them. You look like you lying, you look like you lying, you look like you lying. We do the sign at the sign day. Sign up to the sun down. Look like I stood on the runway. They tryna tell me to calm down. People eyes came in the game. And I start rocking that tongue. We don't know what we be saying. We just be yelling our buns, yo. We don't know what we be saying. We just be yelling our buns, yo. I like to play with the bands. Right before I do the encore. I like to play with the run the spades. I like to play with the nail the spades. I like to go to the jeweler. Tell them to make me some glass.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And Jimmy Butler slowly but surely proving that he can be a leader for a winning team. Question for you, Shaq. Is he the best two-way shooting guard in the league right now?
Incredible defense, Ernie. He can guard several positions with his length. Offensively, he took things to another level last year, and yes, he can take over the games, and yes, Chicago belongs to him.
Question for you, Shaq. Is he the best two-way shooting guard in the league right now? Answer the question.
He's one of them. He's probably 2.
Oh, if he
second guy.
He's second guy. Would you say my guy Klay Thompson is 1?
I would have to agree with you.
Okay, if he's 1, then that's, I think defensively, I would say that Butler's a little bit better, but offensively, Klay Thompson's a lot better.
I agree with you, Kenneth Edward Smith.
Thank you. Why Edward?
Edward, that's your middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do now. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan. In fact, Kevin Edward Harlan, as we approach the tip.
You don't have
Prez, you ready for the night?
Always, man. My game's never been better.
Maybe. I believe it when I see it.
All right. We'll prepare for an awakening now. You're going to be a believer by the end of the first quarter.
Love the confidence, Prez. See you out there, young fella.
We're coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic.
You really trash talk Nadine. That's the last 3 games while you're just 5 games on 500. We just beat the Warriors. At 20 point.
Big advantage, DA. Thanks. Now we're at the point in the season where some teams only have the draft lottery to look forward to. Kind of a sad state, but that's what they hang their hat on. Do you feel, Smitty, the current NBA draft lottery setup is a good one? Should they consider changes?
Yeah. I like it. The only thing is I don't like to see repeat teams 3-4 years in a row. I think some kind of penalty if you go 3 or 4 years with, not being competitive. Something has to be done there.
Here's why, because the system is broken. I mean, they obviously fixed it so teams get it. It's been that way for years. Cough, the Lakers, like having, there's no one always chances to get it. No one picked last year, and then end up getting it. I mean, they did that. It's been that way for years.
Is your only option.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
In terms of big man, he is certainly one of the better free throw shooters in this league.
On defense, Chicago. Prez with the ball. He's coming off a 34-point game against Golden State.
Even though he got fouled, Eli,
the hell?
He never lost any of his aggressiveness.
Back off a pass, a bad pass.
Really
what are you doing, Justice?
There's a good screen. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got his first basket.
Oh, gorgeous floater by Young. Impossible to defend given his soft touch.
Young against Rondo. Lopez outside. Now here's Wade. Not a lot of room. And that one, good.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
And out of bounds as the Bulls.
That was not out of bounds! Come on! You fucking liar, game! You just lied! I stayed in bounds! You just got caught lying! I've seen guys fucking walk out of bounds. You don't call anything. Walk right across the fucking line. You don't call it in this. You fucking lie. I don't even come close. You're like, nope, bad bounds. Like, we're supposed to be stupid.
Young with the steal. Now here's Prez, defended by Butler. Vucevic dishes to Prez. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. That was enough space for Young to convert.
We're not stupid. We see what you're doing, you're lying. You caught blood in the eye. Is that like human error? The eye purposely lying.
Right side, Butler. And the call will be against Prez.
A foul. It's a fucking clean reach-in. It's a clean reach-in. And they fucking say, oh, no, that wasn't your fault. Prez, stop lying. Yeah, you can stop lying. You know, that's bullshit call.
Feeds it to Mirotic. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading.
Oh, but he believes you.
Prez kicks to Ibaka. And the pass to Prez. Six to shoot.
Come on.
Fournier in the corner.
Should not be a penalty.
On the wing. Here's Prez. And he was fouled.
That went in.
2 free throws now for him.
Yeah.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
First trip to
Look at the ball go in.
And he sinks the second. And with the Chicago and the Bulls, it seems that no matter what the current team does, they'll always be playing in the shadow of his airness, Michael Jordan.
Tough act to follow. When you talk about the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls, every great player that Bulls have, they get compared to Michael Jordan. That's just not fair. Stumbling out of the gate a little bit, just 1 for 4 so far.
Everybody in when they play for the Yankees get compared to the former Yankees. Nobody says that's not fair.
See,
or any other team, come on.
Defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
Magic leading by 5. That one a tad.
Real Lakers, you get compared to Kobe. Come on.
Simply astounding work inside.
Or anyone else on the team. Just come on.
Doing his thing down there.
It happens to sports. You gotta deal with it. Maybe in the show, it happened. You have to. You can't take it up long in the sport.
Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Young.
He's usually money for mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to us.
Bring it in. Take a seat.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
They need this one. Mirotic's shot is off. Magic leading by 10. Vucevic to the pass to Prez. Dishes it to Young. And again, it's Orlando converting.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Hey, Jimmy, how's your confidence?
They didn't.
Here's Rondo. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And he threw his body all over the place on defense, coming up with a ton of steals.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. You take a look at the impact of the Orange Juice tandem shooting the ball, their three-point makes as compared to the rest of the team.
And just a look at the raw numbers of three-pointers that OJ have contributed to this team. A lot of teams are making sure that they have 2 players that can hurt you from outside at all times. And for this team, those players are Prez and Young.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for a center, Robin
it's all
Lopez is
justice.
definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
Lopez hits them both. Orlando leading by 10. Now here's Prez. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Young from outside. They grab their own miss. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%. And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lopez dishes to Butler. No good off the front iron.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
And there's the feet to Vucevic. Passes to Prez. It's Young on the wing. Puts up a 3. Again, Young missing. Bulls trail by 11. And here is Butler. Connects on the 9-footer. Butler's got his first points of the night.
Nice effort from Butler in the paint. Really using his length down low.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Young left side. Drills it from outside.
Yeah.
Young's got 10 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Rondo kicks to Butler. Back to Rondo. Teardrop shot. Good defensive work there by Young. Magic leading by 12. For 3, Fournier. Second shot opportunity. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw
Again,
line here.
with the bull crap.
Check out the numbers for Ibaka. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals.
Not being magnetized to the player.
Steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays.
They can get away from him.
Catching up on the changes for
You make your mind out supposed to guard and I'm like
for
keep
Vucevic,
tasing it.
And it's Hezonja in for Fournier. Butler on the wing. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
And it goes down 2 points. Prez has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And really can't fault the D there. Prez just torching them with better offense.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would. Jamal.
Orlando leading by 8. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Young is up there with Evan Fournier, and it's Prez in at the 3. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the Magic. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah.
And really, Young is never going to pass up a catch-and-shoot opportunity. He's remarkably efficient with those kinds of shots.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Warriors was superb. He scored 34 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
I am looking forward to watching this game again.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Young from the arc. He doesn't hit the point. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Not something we see too often. Just one of those days for them, I guess.
Mirotic has a wide open look. That falls.
He didn't
nice
hit that.
Time from Dwayne Wade.
Come on.
Look how assured Mirotic is. Pulling the trigger immediately.
Young pass to Prez. Back to Young. Here's the dish to Prez. Young in the corner. Over to the wing. Prez kicks to Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points.
Yeah.
Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Wade dishes to Gibson. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Prez. Wade with
Come on, that went in. That was a bad shot selection.
by 10.
Stop with the lies.
To the wing right side. Here's Mirotic, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard.
That was a good. That was a good block. That was a straight up block game. That was a good block. That was teaming. There's you lying.
First trip to the line tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
I blocked the guy.
And Young
Straight
kicks
block.
to
That was a
Ibaka.
horrible call.
And stolen by Mirotic. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Young outside. He kicks it to Vucevic. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Justice Young, number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously.
Oh my God! Stop knocking the ball out of the
to give his
basket.
team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
He's the perfect
That
picture
free
of
throws.
that modern
That
point
is
guard,
cheating
a
in that.
player
Then I
who's
allow
so
him.
much more than just a distributor.
Outside Rondo. Lopez sets a screen for Rondo. Lopez, no what?
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
That kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
It's Young on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Orlando. Bulls trail by 7. Mirotic, the pass to Rondo, and it goes as the official calls the foul.
Bull crap.
Shoot one more at the free throw line.
What precision from Rondo. Even when he gets knocked around, he keeps his focus and nails the shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Prez, and look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
His second make
Bullshit.
this quarter after hitting
Bullshit.
Magic leading by 4.
And Rajon Rondo, really one of the purest point guards over the last decade when you're talking about assists. I mean, he's a guy with the ball in his hands is very effective at making decisions for the offense, dictating pace. And when he plays off the ball, especially as a spot-up shooter, that's when problems can arise, but he knows how to move without the ball and always seems to find himself in the right place at the right time.
It's Young on the wing. Another miss by Young.
Come on, where's the foul? There's too much contact in that to be a foul there.
Mirotic's shot is off. And for Rondo, somewhat of a resurgence last season, gained back much of the confidence he had lost after his tumultuous time in Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like Rondo felt appreciated last year, and there's no substitute for having the support of your team. This is a proud individual, and we're talking about a big-time game.
Down low, here's Mirotic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Vucevic.
And checking out the numbers.
I don't believe that the foul is.
Dominant over the last
Good block by me.
and scoring. 4th and 3-point field goal percentage. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
There's no contact with nervous, so
Way to the bucket and finish
I just think I
Mirotic
saving his own ass.
with range for days. His skill set fits in well with this team.
Now here's Prez. Wade is covering. Back to Young. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Rondo dishes to Gibson. Lopez a screen. And the Bulls get it back.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
And finish off by Prez.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. Fournier against Wade. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Levens is checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Butler, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Feeds to Vucevic. Kicks it to Young. Prez passes to Vucevic. Prez with the bucket.
He has space contact.
And there's a pattern
starting
starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Butler dishes to Rondo. Here's Mirotic. And again, Chicago. No good.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Prez, no good.
Come on, that was a bad shot selection. Should went in.
Trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And finish off by
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammates.
Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Mirotic, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-7 run.
Oh, come on. What the hell? The ball just like stopped going to the guy. Passed it, and it went different. It's like this.
Outside for Rondo. All alone. Jump shot is good. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
That was weird. That's just like the ball just gravitated to the guy who's passed to.
Prez kicks to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. He feeds it to Levens. At the elbow, Prez. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Butler sends it back. And he recovers it. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They set the pick. Wade with it, now guarded by Levens. Wade with it. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Orlando making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Levens. Chicago also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. McDermott comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Rajon Rondo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Jimmy Butler made a big bet on himself back in 2014. He turned down the Bulls' 4-year, $44 million contract extension offer, and it paid off. After a breakthrough season, he signed a new contract, a max deal for 5 years and $95 million. Instead of his decision, I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, but everything I put myself through, I knew what I was capable of.
He's come a long way, David. Thank you. Here's Butler. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Butler's got 9 points.
The mid-range game is
It could have backfired. I mean, he could have gotten injured.
And Jimmy Butler's pretty good at it.
Now here's Prez, defended by Butler. Now here's Prez. 16 points for him. Young for three. And Prez getting the ball over to Justice Young for that triple.
And you could tell Prez was going to get that ball to Young outside when he caught it.
Cannon, the pass to Butler. It's Portis atop the key. Lopez a screen. To the wing on the left. Cannon from long range. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Prez.
Come on, I went in.
And lots of contact there.
Definitely.
The shot. He'll shoot
The foul was on the previous cut. That one.
The rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month.
And one for me.
Fourth, Justice Young.
Playing unselfishly, and they're way ahead as far as.
So as we conclude the.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, dual threat with scoring and passing so far. How you liking the tempo of this game?
Well, DA, any tempo is good for me, man. You know, that's just how, I'm able to adapt to any situation, man.
Up 24. Yeah. Versus Marianne. So now I have to go.
Have a seat. Listen up.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Justice Young in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
So for Chicago right now, Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
You have to like how Prez gets up for these jams, showing he isn't someone to mess with down in the paint.
Lopez a screen. Mirotic from outside off the mark.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
Outside Rondo. Butler up top. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Lopez against Vucevic. The pass to Mirotic. Off target with his 3.
Okay, his shot isn't there tonight. It's a major reason why they're behind. He needs to start sharing the basketball.
Here's Ibaka. Here's Prez, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
And the foul, baby.
Making a 3-point play.
I mean, gritty intensity on the glass. Prez is never going to back away from a challenge.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Well, we know the NBA has always valued scorers, guys who can put the ball in the basket and get paid to do it and do it well and do it a lot. Do you think, Steve, the great defenders are still undervalued in this NBA?
Yeah, I think so. I think people don't understand from my day to now, because of the new rules, no hand checking, no touching, you have guys now that's a premium to be able to guard some of these guys. The way they're scoring the basketball, you need more guys that can defend at an elite level than I think you did in the past.
Harder to play good defense or good offense?
I think harder to play good defense right now because you can't touch.
Right.
Guy coming at you, full speed, just a slight of hand touch, it's a foul now.
So more effort, more hustle required on that end.
More team defensive minded right now, I think, as well.
Fournier's shot is off. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Puts one up from 19. No good from Wade.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And Young kicks to Prez. Fournier gets a wide open look and placed as as it looks like they call an over the
that
back.
was
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Rondo kicks to Butler. Back to Rondo. At the top of the key, Mirotic. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He dishes it to
11.
Vucevic. Young with no one around. They get the rebound. Prez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And how about the skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside and getting the contact in the process.
Both free throws good from Prez.
That one's for you, Mommy.
The Bulls have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half.
Eric down big in that, having a horrible start. Not gonna make it easy to get back in that game.
From outside.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Vucevic dishes to Prez. Pass to Young. Wide open. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Vucevic has got his first points in this one.
Oh, my neighbor, so.
The defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It hasn't been pretty. They just haven't looked interested in putting forth the kind of effort it's going to take to stay in this game.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Butler missing.
A shot he knows
See that shooting percentage in this game. That is horrible.
Still a little
You're never going to win against anybody. That kind of shooting percentage.
Between teammates on that alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 11.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Prez. Guarded closer.
Your best bet is to keep feeding him the rock. A natural scorer who knows how to create for himself.
Three-pointer, Butler, good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 14 points for Jimmy Butler.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
Shots good from Young.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Rondo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Gibson passes to Wade. Tries it from 9. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 6.
You can throw everyone and everything at Wade, but sometimes it doesn't matter.
And Young kicks to Prez. The kick out to Young. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah.
His aggressiveness from 3. He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Rondo.
Bad man.
Dishes to Butler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now Prez, 25 points in the game. Now the feed to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Prez dishes to Young. Launches it. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. And this is what everyone wanted to see. Great performance from Orange Juice.
And this is why they are so dangerous. When one gets it going, the other follows suit. Prez and Young showing up in a big way.
The shot by Butler, nobody around, but they recover it. Outside Rondo. Back to Mirotic. Lets it go from deep. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The kick out to Young. Passes to Vucevic. Here's Prez, and the layup is good. Prez has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Rondo passes to Mirotic. Gibson a screen. And Mirotic kicks to Gibson. That's a 2 from Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
And the bucket is right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Rondo dishes to Gibson. Back to Rondo. Pass to Wade. He kicks to Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet
He's been ice cold the second half so far.
Turn it down if he wants to help his team.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Smitty, you've hit a lot of clutch shots in your career. Here's Orlando now.
Really?
They're on a 13-5 run here. Prez in at the 3. Baca is out there with Green. And it's Young. And it's Levens in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Outside, Green. Just 4 to shoot. Young passes to Prez. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Prez has got 29.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
And the call will be against Prez.
No foul.
His third foul of the game. And with the long ball
Steal.
taken over, Smitty, we've heard some different suggestions, creating a 4-point line or widening the court to give a little more space for the corner. Any of those ideas work for you?
Not at all.
You don't like any of that, do you? No.
4-point play, widening the lane. What? I mean, easy.
Yeah.
That's enough. We're good right now.
Yeah. Chicago making a switch here. Alicios checked in. And Ibaka.
That was a foul.
The dish to Prez. Expanding his range. Chicago grabs the miss.
I guess. That Spence raises a good 3-point shooter away.
Defended by Young.
That's that.
A baseline J. And the shot.
Somebody like me should know like they had to be expanding his range.
Out on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Yeah.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Butler. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And finish off by Prez.
And that's all Prez. Cutting into the defense on the drive and then completing the dunk there in style.
Here's Butler. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's 20 points for Butler. Well, Orlando shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Feeds to Ibaka. Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Rondo kicks to Felicio. Butler up top. From the stripe. Butler missing again.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Prez. Misses off the
Oh, come on. That show went in.
Wow, how do you miss from that close? That wide open, painful.
Rondo gets the bucket.
And when Rondo is dropping in the mid-range shots, it really opens up the floor for everyone else.
Now here's Prez, defended by Butler. Ibaka. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Rondo. Lets it go with the 3. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Butler's got 14 points here in the second half.
The defense has to stay on their toes on him. They have to be active guarding the perimeter, or they will continue to get burned.
And Young kicks to Ibaka. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Tried to come right back.
That was a bad shot selection. What are you doing?
Butler on the wing to the middle. Here's McDermott. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Steve, I still remember when you went to Atlanta in that trade from Miami. Pretty much everyone agreed it was a heist. It was a steal for the Hawks. Do you think we see less lopsided trades these days?
Yeah, we do, Kevin. Reason why, because of the salary cap. You're trying to match money and money together. And I think right now, Kevin, you're starting to see because of the contract situations, you want value for value. So they're not as lopsided as they used to be.
And Butler sends it back.
That was a foul. That was a clear foul.
Block shot.
That block shot, that was a foul. That was a foul.
Butler
All hand.
in the corner to the inside. Here's Felicio, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
That was legit block. Like there wasn't any other in it. It was all God, they did the shooter.
Here's McDermott.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Come on, let the ball go in.
Win. A game that
At least call the foul since there was contact there.
On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prez.
He did something special here in this one. That triple-double shows us what he's capable of when he's at the top of his game. You couldn't be better than he was tonight.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-5 run. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cannon. 5 to shoot. From about 16, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And then hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation. Ball going the other way.
And it's Orlando's ball. And here is Prez. And Young kicks to Green. To the paint. Here's Levins. Right through the D for the layup. That's 36 points for Prez.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
You like to have these type of wins every now and then. Just a comfortable win.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
Game is over in the
particularly
first
here at
half.
home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect
Very left side
game
most of the game.
to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.
There he is. Yo, Prez. Any of the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All
right, let's
go. Yeah.
2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
Hey, what's good, man? It's Kenny. Congrats on a great game. I mean, rebounding and scoring was at a premium. Now, what fuels your energy to play like this down low?
You know, I think it's just my desire to compete, really. You know, I'm at my happiest when I'm banging bodies down low for rebounds and getting shots to fall. Coming out on top of games like this, basically what keeps me going, man.
Well, that's a great attitude. Keep up the good work and keep working hard, man.
All right, thanks so much.
Keep it on, keep it on.
And that is the end of our broad.
What the hell is Shouldn't have pushed out. They were finally still thing. It's like sounded like it was possessed there for Count Dracula.
Prendi un po', dammi un po', l'anima cerca posizione certa ma la strada è tesa. Fuori come dentro voglio solo stare comodo.
Oh, it's acting practice.
E stare male non mi importa più. Sono in controllo di me stesso ora che sono andato senza camminare. Catapultato in una vita nuova, ci vuole cura, togliere le schegge e la mano sicura, le dita fresche, a stare fuori dalle logiche del gregge, a dire come si è invece di come si vorrebbe. Sale come febbre che io non voglio perdere, senti come urgente è lungo le mie vertebre, sale come
I know, right? Like I'm doing right now.
senti come urgente è e non mi importa più di tutto ciò che è stato, non c'è la rabbia e la paura che mi ha spaventato, adesso sono qui.
Even if showing up for the shit.
Scatta il panico, come pensarmi già da quell'altra parte del valico. Sono come le nuvole con la mia pioggia a carico. E stare male non mi importa più. Sono in controllo di me stesso ora che sto in... Io divago, diviso tra le due cose che amo, come il dottor Zivago. Ho fatto il miracolo, in viaggio tra le due sponde del lago. La carpa è diventata un drago e ho affilato le unghie. Chi mi capisce mi raggiunge o lo fa quando sarò arrivato al dunque. Non posso più aspettare di accontentare chiunque, se so che non ci riuscirei comunque. E non mi importa più di tutto ciò che è stato, non c'è la rabbia e la paura che mi ha spaventato. Adesso sono qui dove tu mi hai lasciato, tra le mie braccia stringo ciò che sono diventato. Sono diventato questo, al resto non ci penso più, basta un attimo adesso. Al resto non ci penso più, sono diventato questo. Al resto non ci penso più, basta un attimo adesso. Al resto non ci penso più, non mi importa più di tutto ciò che è stato, non c'è la rabbia.
Very cool. Okay. And it's gonna be it for today. Afternoon, actually, excuse me, because we're back tonight with the Mario Kart 8 Wii U Edition. That'll be tonight. Tomorrow, we'll finally go back, and we're gonna try and take another shot at beating Breath of the Wild after a year. Yeah, promising. I'm only going back to it almost a year, so a couple weeks short of a year, but still. It is what it is, but hey, it worked out. That'll be on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday will be only Wednesday. The only show 17. That day, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe starts with the Great DQ in the morning. In the Thursday night, we'll be doing and hopefully finally finishing Kingdom Hearts. I know I keep saying that, but if you look at the YouTube and the podcast, the final part, the grinding paid off because I got past that part in one shot. I was laughing my ass off after that. Like, are you kidding me? Took me one time after all day. After grinding all that, the 64. It took one time to beat them. Those two parts I was having problems. Probably Thursday night, Friday and Saturday. Friday, continue Breath of the Wild. Next Saturday, I'm going to movie, so there will be no cast. And then next Sunday, right back here, more WTK 17 in the afternoon, and more Kart 8. So next Sunday night, excuse me, not next Sunday. It'll be on. Anything Andy's got work since that next Sunday night. It'll be on Monday. It'll be on the 26th that week. So yeah. That's the upcoming schedule. No Talix did Apollo, but we got lots of games coming. Like I said, we're gonna be finally got back to Breath of the Wild. We got also coming up Fist of Kingdom Hearts this week. In April, we're doing Halo 4 and Charge of the Lost Legacy, and lots more. A whole bunch of good stuff coming up. So follow me on social media, Circle Live, and Local Live, Twitch, and sharing all games from across Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube page for all the playthroughs, past, present, future, including our playthroughs of Breath of the Wild, Halo, when the 3 all these Assassin's Creed games, all the LEGO games we played, all kinds of other good stuff we played down there. Including all the grind stuff. I want to Gary broadcast this because the timing I screwed up. The schedule of it, ugh. And if you want to cast out some ways in the front, save your money. But yeah. So yeah, gonna be busy up. Lots of good stuff coming up. And back tonight, Mario Kart 8 Wii U.